So I am really delighted that today I have very distinguished and very nice personality from Lebanon. She joined us, Miss Mona Makkawi. And ma'am, I really feel honored that you are giving your time, and I hope that our audience will enjoy our this talk in the recording also. So please share, ma'am, first of all, that how you started your work and what were the challenges as woman that you did face at your time.
Well, first of all, Ali, thank you so much for having me on your platform. Thank you so much. I am so happy to be with you. I will introduce myself. My
Sure.
name is Mona Makkawi. I come from Lebanese and I live in Lebanon. Well, I started my career like 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago,
Oh.
and I started in HR. Yes. My focus was in HR. So I've worked with many companies in Lebanon and abroad in HR and operational and strategic part. So one second, please. One second.
Yeah. Please, please.
Sorry about that, Ali.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, yes, basically, I've worked in operational and strategic part of HR. Forward, I now have my company. It's consulting, training, and executive coaching.
Mhm.
We work with companies, private sector companies, governmental agencies, and also with NGOs in building capacity and also in consulting.
Mhm. Okay, so what were the challenges and difficulties when at your time before 20 years?
Well, lots of challenges because, as first of all, as a woman in the Middle East, I've faced many challenges, regarding the glass ceiling, the salaries, and many challenges. But mostly, the challenge was to um, how to keep my focus, because I'm living in a country where a lot is happening all the time.
Mhm.
So keeping the focus was very challenging, and having a goal and working towards achieving this goal, this was a bit also challenging. One as well, another challenge was, because I am a mother, I have a daughter, so having a baby and raising the baby and working is also a big challenge. And I salute every woman who's having children and working, because it takes a lot of energy and a lot of time, to be able to juggle both things.
Mhm. So when you started your career, so you were married at that time also?
At that time, no, I wasn't. I started really early. When I was studying in university, I started my career.
Mhm.
I got married after that because I've been working for 3 or 4 years. Then I got married, yes.
Okay, and as you mentioned that everything or sometime a lot of things happening in your country. So I think if I compare to my parent country, Pakistan, so I think it's the same situation there also. But what about your working environment? Like men were dominant, or you did feel that some kind of like suffocation or some difficulties?
Yes, it was. I mean, a part of my career, I didn't feel that because, when I was an employee, I was qualified enough to earn as a man. and
Um,
we have laws in Lebanon that state
mm,
that about the equality in pay. But
mm,
when I started my consulting business, it's a male dominating industry, and I had to be I'm the one who's um, handling and managing the business. So the competition with men was really
uh,
was really tough, and this is where I had to prove myself in terms of a business owner, let's say it
mm,
this way. So this was most challenging, more than when I was employee. Uh, yes, but how did I overcome this? I believe in something. I believe in being assertive as a woman and believing in my capabilities. This is what will make people believe in me, and give me projects, or winning projects or so. So believing in myself and believing in my in the service and the value that we are giving from my business. This what helps us, or what helps people um, also believe in me and accept me as a counterpart.
okay. So in Middle East, what you feel that it's hard for the family, like your parents, that to allow you for work, or it was okay with them?
I know in Lebanon we have a very, I mean, I am from a conservative family, but
Mhm.
mostly in Lebanon it's not that conservative. I mean, we can work, women can work easily, and we are accepted in the workplace, most than majority of the Arab countries. And
Mhm.
before the majority of Arab countries started to include women in the
Mhm.
workplace. In Lebanon, we've been included long before, so we didn't have problem in that. And in my family, we are conservative, but we work, and they didn't have any problem, my parents. So yes, it was quite easy for in that aspect.
So even they were conservative, but you were okay with that.
Yes, I mean, you have to respect your parents. I mean, this is something that we have to do.
Okay, okay. And what about your next life when you got married and you still started your or continued your work? So how you did balance your family and your husband and all that with your work?
Yes, I had to master the time management, because uh, you cannot mix everything. You need to have like schedule and follow this
Hmm.
schedule, because especially with the baby.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but when I had my daughter, I stopped working for 1 year just to be next to her, because I believe that the mother care should never, the mother should always care for her kids.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
this was a priority for me. And later on, I had to be very strict with my schedule and my, the time frame that I have
Hmm.
for myself, in order to be able to be the wife, the mother, the business woman, and so on. So it requires a lot of planning.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes it's hard that you have to rush for your family and you have to quit for the job and like that.
Yes, it is very hard, but if you have good management skills,
Hmm.
it will help you. And if you have your family beside you, this is a big bonus. So my
Yeah, yeah.
mother, my family, they helped me a lot, in taking care of my daughter, or taking care of my house. So thank God, I was covered in that aspect.
Ah, okay. And when you were studying, so at that time you had your mind that you will continue to start work at this stage or in this like scenario, or you didn't had any plan and you suddenly started to join for some work.
Please come again. I didn't understand the question. Oh.
I am saying that when you were studying, when you were student, so
Yeah.
did you have any plan to continue work like this, or you just started after that?
I know I started working when I was at first year in university, because I always had a plan for myself, because I really wanted to do something to help people in some way. So I started working, and I specifically I chose the HR because this is where I could help people really.
Mm-hmm.
So I started in my first year in university, started working. So for me, it was, I had to manage my time easy because I had
Mm-hmm.
to go to attend classes, then study, then work. So I believe this is what made me even more mastering the time management as well. So
Mm-hmm.
because I had to,
Okay, okay.
yes.
So during your journey in your work and family, so what you feel that how a young woman should think about it and decide, because now if you know there are many relationships problem and a lot of marriages and a lot of things happening, and women have fears to get married, and even men also they are very scared of marriage. So what do you say about that, that how we can maintain our relationship, family life and all this?
Uh, for me, family is a priority, and having, building a house is very important because you need to build a family that is going to be your support system your whole life.
Yeah.
And I believe in marriage, and I believe in having this kind of support for a woman is very important, and
Mm.
also for a man, not only for a
Yeah,
woman.
yeah, yeah.
If they are both aware of the importance of the relation, and they are open and
Mm.
they are transparent and they communicate, this will help them, keep this family and keep this institution that is sad enough today. People don't respect these values anymore, and we are seeing a lot of divorces and a lot of even they don't. I mean, some young girls, they don't even want to marry
Yeah, yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Mhm.
So I believe that collectively we should rethink these values and work on,
Mm.
helping these generations to believe more in this, you know, this thing that is mandated by God. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And now it's very complex that because there are a lot of complex situations that they have, and they say that if we do this, then we cannot do this, and it's a lot of kind of, and also we say that it's compromise. But I think, in my opinion, it's not a compromise. You can enjoy your family and your goals at a time, and you can be more positive if you get both of the things parallel.
Yes, I mean, if you need to define what is happiness for you, and
Hmm.
what does satisfy your desires, and then uh, I mean, nobody is happy all the time, and
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
is having everything all the time. We
yeah, yeah.
wish that we can have everything, but being convinced with what you have, it's priceless, and working towards achieving more by really planning and really following through on don't you don't miss on any part of it. So this is very important.
Hmm.
But it all starts with what do you with you, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to keep playing the victim and saying, "Oh, I cannot do that. This will require all
Hmm.
my time. This will take all," or you want to stand up for yourself
Excuses.
and say, "No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try at least to do
Hmm.
it, and let's see where it will take me." So it requires it is how you define priorities in life.
Yeah, agreed, agreed. And what you do when you face the failures?
When I face, sorry, the
Fail.
failures. The failures are great lessons in life,
Hmm.
because first in my when I started my career, failures were like death, sentence.
Hmm.
But later on, I had a mentor who told me that who taught me how to receive failures as lessons, as great lessons in life, because it's only with failure that we learn to sharpen our skills more and work on our weaknesses in a better way. And failure tell us what we should pursue in life, because
Yeah.
if we are successful in everything, it
Mm,
doesn't make sense. So we have to identify and to choose what are our real skills in order to for us to master them, and the failure will diminish the more you are more skillful and more skilled and more
mm.
able to change. The more the failure range will be less and less.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sometimes, like humans, we become down and we become depressive due to our some that what we want and we do not get that. So in that situation, how you feel that how we should behave and how we should think about, because we say that a lot of people give us their opinion or they give the point from their experiences, but at the time maybe we are not able to understand and we do not listen.
Yes. Um, well, we have to be patient on ourselves,
Mm.
so we have to be really patient and not to try to rush anything.
Mm.
So life will happen anyway.
Oh, you mean we should not be more like clingy, or we should not like to be pushing for our goals?
Yes, because no, we should have goals. We should
Hmm.
have goals, and we should draw at least an image for what we want, and we should work it. But we should let life happen. It's all, and we should be very positive. I mean, positivity is the key here,
Yeah, yeah.
because your words dictate your fate.
Hmm.
If we don't say positive affirmations to ourselves
Hmm.
and believe that God will make them true,
Hmm.
so this will lead us to negativity and doubts and everything. But as long as we believe that and we are positive towards whatever is happening,
Hmm.
and we have a goal, so I think uh, we should let life happen. And nobody is happy all the time and achieving all the time. So this image about that life should be perfect is not. I mean, imperfection is the perfection of this life,
Yeah, agreed, agreed. Perfection
if
is.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We cannot be like uniform
So,
every time.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So some days, because some days I feel very down. I feel very, discouraged to continue, especially when things don't go my way.
Hmm.
But then I pick myself up and, I'd say, no, I shouldn't be thinking this way. So
Hmm.
what's the solution here? What is this situation is trying to teach me? So, and this is the way forward.
And also, as a woman, what you do in a reaction? I mean, when you have some kind of conflict or you do not like the other person's opinion or the way in the relationship or generally, so what you feel and how you react and what you suggest that how we should behave?
Uh, well, not everybody has the same opinions as
Yeah, yeah,
me,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Of
So,
course.
and in your life, you learn to either accept the opinions of other if they don't contradict, I mean, immensely with your
Mm,
beliefs. So, and I believe in communication. You communicate with your points of view. I communicate my point of view. I mean, and people discuss. They should discuss. I mean, we have this gift of speaking in order to use
mm,
it. To use it, so we should really communicate better in order for us to understand the other person
yeah,
and
yeah,
to make ourselves understood. So communication is a key here. It eliminates any misunderstanding. It solves conflicts. It's a great deal.
yeah. So you mean we should not be reactive at the moment?
We should listen more than we speak.
Yeah, agreed,
That's
agreed.
why we have two ears and one mouth.
Yeah, if we listen more, that we can more able to
Yes,
think and we can resolve things
we
more
can
quickly.
process
Yeah,
what we heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
we
So
can.
and then
Yeah, but there are some movements then we like if a person is continuously has same habit, then sometimes you you throw your rag in that or your anger.
some women, you said that.
I mean, sometimes when the other person continuously is doing the same thing with you, then maybe as a person we react at the moment.
Yeah, of course. I mean, um, not. I mean, some people drive us crazy.
Hmm.
I do believe in that. And some people they are meant to be in our life in order for us to be aware of this. So
Hmm.
they drive us crazy so that we know that we shouldn't deal with certain people or
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
kind of people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So and I am not saying that we should be like you know, Mother Teresa or Gandhi or a very peaceful. No, we should have our own opinions, and if it's not threatening the whole partnership,
Hmm.
then we should find solution. If it is unbearable and it's
Hmm.
affecting our mental health,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it should stop.
Hmm. Okay, right. And also in last 5 to 7 minutes, I would like to cover that. In a certain situation, like you mentioned that we should listen and we also should work to resolve the conflict or something we can understand and communicate. And similarly, in that, in a society, like for example, if we are living in a Islamic society, and we say that we are following certain boundaries or the limitations, and when we say about or we talk about the society, then you can see there are a lot of differences have been originated, like the living style and from all of the development with the technology and all these things. So, as a mother, what you say, feel, and what you say about your daughters, that how they will be like more responsible and more ethical with the values that we had in our past.
Yeah, exactly. That's the keyword, values. I mean, you share your values with your kids or especially your kids, and you teach them what's right and what's wrong, and you guide them through their lives. But they will reach an age where you cannot interfere anymore. You just guide. So it's very important that they understand the values of the society, what's right and what's wrong, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. I mean, this is the basis of it. And then in their life, they will have to do their own mistakes and to be on their own. But as long as they have good foundations, they have the important values instilled in them, I
Mm,
think they will follow the guidance of their parents, and this is what I believe.
mm.
So, but it's very important to start from when they are really young, teach them the values, what's important, what's right, what's wrong, and so on.
Okay. And also for the quality of life and the lifestyle, you give value to the money.
Money, it's important, and it's not a bad thing. So if you know how to use it, how to make it first, then how to use it.
Yeah.
So it will make your life easier because you don't have to worry about affording things for your family, for you, and you can live in a good standard.
Mm.
And this is very important, in
But
order for
everyone want
education,
to
for
become rich. The problem is this.
when.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
everyone want to become rich.
Yes, of course, they want to become very filthy rich. But yeah, I mean, um, it depends. I mean, how their relation with money for each and everyone, it's very personal. I mean,
Mm.
some people they make money their gods, so they worship money, and some people
Yeah.
know they use the money in order for them to live and be happy. So I prefer the other part, not to I only worship God. So that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am Mona Makkawi.
My pleasure. Thank you so
That
much.
you shared your views and your life's experience. So I think it would be very good for listeners, the viewers, that maybe they can get
Hopefully.
the few words. And we will invite you again with some other topic and with some other women also.
Thank you.
And see you next time, inshallah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, Ali. Take care.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.